later on if she wants. So just taking a moment just to settle into where you are, sitting down, laying down, whatever's good for you. Just trying to make that body just as symmetrical as possible. Just being with the breath for a moment. And just being with the breath, just bringing our attention to the south. As we call on the winds of the south, the great serpent, the salamander, the element of water from which all life emerges. Be with us here today. Wrap your coils of light around us so that we may shed our past as you shed your skin and to grow the new. Teach us to walk tenderly, free from judgment, attachment and suffering. Help us to learn to touch all with beauty and joy. Be with us, our home.
Aho.
Winds of the west, energies of the jaguar, the lynx, the elements of earth, overseeing the cycles of life and death and renewal. Come be with us to help us see into the shadows and give back to the earth that which no longer serves us, so that we can nourish the earth and free us to be here, to be who we came here to be. Teach us to take our place and be peaceful eco-warriors, with no need of enemies in this world or the next. Show us the way of peace beyond fear and death. Be with us, our home. Winds of the north.
Aho.
Energies of the hummingbird and the bumblebee. Element of air. Take us under your wing as we take our steps on our journey of growth and evolution. Teach us where to find the nectar, the joy and the sweetness of life. Teach us to make the impossible possible. Great dragon energies, help us see our mythical adventure as we are walking our hero's journey and finding treasure to share with our families and communities. Be with us, our home.
Aho.
Winds of the east, great eagle, the element of fire, come be with us from the rising sun. May we fly together with you towards the great spirit, finding new perspectives and the ease and grace to shift our course. Be with us as we dream our new world into being. Be with us, our home.
Aho. Aho.
Mother Earth, beautiful Earth, we come in the deepest honouring for all the love you've shown us. All the elements of earth, air, wood, fire, metal, the trees, the fungi, the stones and the plants. The furry, finned and feathered, hold us sweetly, allow us to feel the deep support and affection that you have for us and all the ways you nourish us in our lives. Be with us, our home.
Aho.
Sun and heavens, beautiful sun, moon, the stars, our brothers and sisters, cast your light on our space here today. Hold the cosmic order of all things for us. Show us how to shine brightly and yet still be part of the constellation. As above, so below. Be with us, our home.
Aho.
Great spirit, energy, the source. You are known by 1,000 names and yet still unnameable. May we feel your connection with you and within ourselves here today. Help us learn to sing and find laughter within the joy and life of every day. Be with us, our home.
Aho. Aho.
Brilliant, thank you all. I'm just going to mute everyone again. I'm just settling in now. We've created that little space for our meditation, that sacred space, place of safety and reflection. And just settling in, we may want to open that meditation space around us with our own personal viracocha. So just inviting you just to do that as we just raise our arms, just slightly raise our arms to about a foot above the head. Wherever we are, just creating that space of meditation around us. Just taking a moment just to reflect in that space and be with the breath. Inviting you to bring your attention to the tip of the nose, just feeling the breath come into the body. Bringing all those nourishments and nutrients from the air with oxygen to fuel the body. And as we breathe out, just allowing everything that's no longer needed, just return to earth. Creating that compost for whatever's next. It's being with the breath. Feeling the breath come through the nose, the diaphragm. Just noticing what you notice. Just inviting you just to focus on all the oxygen coming into the body. And as we breathe out, just allowing all the waste just return to earth, forming that compost. And noticing the breath now, coming that full body breathing. Just noticing the breath through the whole of the body. And just being with the breath for the moment. And just inviting you to follow the guide today. And it may be that you follow your own guide or follow my guide. Just inviting you to be with the breath. To notice that stillness within us and around us. And from within that place within us with the full body breath, just inviting you now just to notice how we touch the earth beneath us or around us. Maybe with our feet, with our legs, maybe how we're sitting. And with every breath, just noticing those roots coming from within us and around us, just going deeper and deeper into the earth. Through the soil, through the shale. Just finding the way with ease and grace. Just finding the way down to the center of the earth. And just inviting you to notice what you notice. Any colors, any shapes. Just noticing how the energy comes in with the breath. And as we breathe out, just allowing everything that's no longer useful or needed just to return to earth. Flowing through all those roots, going deeper and deeper into the earth, to the core. And perhaps just noticing with every breath in, just how all those nutrients can come back into us through our roots as well, through our connection with the earth. It's that wonderful exchange. Just releasing everything that's no longer useful or needed. And just inviting now, just bring your attention to the top of the head, that crown chakra, sending out that link all the way past the moon and stars through to the source potential. Just connecting with that ultimate source of wisdom. Just inviting you to make any adjustments to how you're seated or lying down or standing. Just feeling that connection within us and around us. I'm just inviting that energy from the source just to flow all the way down through us, bringing yet more goodness and connection. Noticing any sensations, this shower of life force, life energy, chi, just flows within us and around us. Noticing any colours. As we connect in that wonderful system around us. And within that connection, just inviting you now, maybe just to open a space within our meditation bubble. And you might like to do that with the mind's eye, or perhaps just reaching out in front of us, creating that space just to invite in a place of stillness and clearing, safety and wisdom. And just inviting you to take yourself to that place in nature which brings a place of clearing and cleansing. Maybe a river, or a stream, or a beach. Or a hill. Just inviting you to be there. Taking the opportunities to cleanse through our energy centers this time and our place today. Feeling that deep connection with the nature around us. Noting what you notice, all the sounds, all the sensations. Just invite you just to bring your attention to that lower base chakra, that lower energy center. Just allowing that connection with the earth and the source just to clear and cleanse everything that's no longer needed or useful. And you might notice just that sensation of clearing and cleansing. It's a slight movement as everything has just returned. And when it's okay to do so, just inviting you just to connect with that place around you, just to allow, invite in just the energy of stillness and potential. Just filling, clearing, cleansing. Just noticing that base chakra point. Just fill with wonderful potential. From those connections to nature, from the source, from the earth. Almost like filling our base chakra battery. Noticing what you notice as we recharge. And when it's okay to do so, just inviting you to just bring your attention to that sacral center, the sacral energy center. And just invite you now just to cleanse and clean, just to flush out everything that's no longer useful, no longer wanted. Just almost allowing the natural cycle of earth and the nature just to cleanse and clean. Just returning everything to earth that's no longer needed. Just noticing what you notice as everything just returns, flows and flushes through. When you're ready, just inviting you just to open that space, just to fill and recharge. That energy of that place, stillness and recovery, nourishment. Noticing any sensations, any colors, as our sacral energy center just recharges itself. That deep connection with the earth, with the space of nature to the source. Noticing any colors, any sensations. Noticing any movement. As our mind, our body, and our soul just aligns. Just inviting you to take a moment just to be. Just noticing how just replenishing these energy centers just may shift our sensations, shift our movement. Shift opposition. When we're ready, just inviting you to bring your attention to the energy center of the solar plexus. Just allowing that connection to the source and the earth and the place in nature just to cleanse and clean. Just flushing through everything that's no longer needed, no longer useful, no longer wanted. And you may want to do that with the mind's eye, just physically just flush everything through. Maybe even just physically just returning everything to earth. And when you're ready, just inviting you to tune into that place, the solar plexus, and just allow in all the useful energy from that place in nature of stillness and replenishment. Flowing from the source to the earth, just to allow that center, that battery, just to charge and replenish. Just noticing what you notice, any colors, any sensations. As that energy of the solar plexus just fills. With everything that's useful. You may wonder what strengths and resources may just come to us now. If you're noticing the energy to replenish and fill. And just adjusting your position just to align all our energy centers on replenishment, recovery. I'm just inviting you just to bring your attention next to that energy center of the heart, that center of connection. I'm just inviting you to use that energy of that place in nature just to flush everything that's no longer needed, everything that's no longer wanted, everything that's no longer useful from that place of connection to the heart. Just allowing it to flow around us, within us, perhaps with the mind's eye, just physically just taking everything that's no longer needed and just returning it so it may be useful for something else. I invite you to be curious, that space of openness as we invite just that energy from that place of nature, just to fill us, to replenish our energy center, our batteries. Noting what you notice. You tune into that place of connection. And when you're ready, just invite you to bring your attention to the energy center in the throat. Through that connection, that place of nature, just allowing everything just to be cleansed and cleared. I think it's no longer useful or needed or wanted. With the mind's eye or even physically, just helping remove. Just return to earth. Creating that space to allow in all the energy from that place in nature, stillness and recovery. Just replenishing that energy center of the throat. Bringing your attention to feeling it, how it fills. Just with opportunity and potential. Just making any adjustments to allow the balancing of energy for all the centers. So filling up, replenishing. Noting any colors, any sensations, any movements. And just being with that energy, just for a moment, for a breath. Just noticing how it may flow within us and around us. As I just invite you to bring your attention to the energy center of the third eye. Just inviting you to open up that place, that connection with that place in nature of stillness and nourishment and potential. Just to flush and cleanse and clear with the mind's eye or even physically, just removing everything that's no longer useful or wanted or needed. Just allowing it to flow, to return for whatever's useful. To create nourishment and nutrients through the earth, compost, whatever it is for you. And when you're ready, just inviting you to open up that connection to the energy center, to that place in nature. Nourishment and replenishment. Just refill that, that energy center with everything that's useful. I see any colors, any sensations, any adjustments to how we are, maybe sitting or moving or standing. As our energies just replenish and recover. Not seeing any colors, any shapes. And when you're ready, just inviting you to bring your attention to the energy center on the crown. And just opening up that center to that place in nature. You're ready to be cleansed and cleaned and spruced. Just flushing away everything that's no longer needed or wanted or useful. You may like to facilitate with the mind's eye or just physically, just removing everything that's no longer needed or wanted, just returning it. And when you're ready, just inviting you to open up that center. Just that place in nature, stillness and recovery and nourishment. Just allowing that energy just to flow and refill that center through that connection with the source and the earth. Noticing what you notice, any colors, any shapes, as that energy center just fills and rebalances, reharmonizes. There's any movements, any adjustments. As we clean and cleanse all our energy centers. And just inviting you with the breath, just to be in that place now, that connection. Balance between every center, between us and that wonderful place in nature, to the source and the earth. Just allowing everything to harmonize in whatever way is good for you. And just inviting you to put your attention to that place in nature and just thanking it, honoring it for how it served today to recharge and replenish and recover. And just with curiosity and sensitivity, just asking that place in nature, what may I do for you from today? to enliven any sensations or sensations of recovery. For every day. And when you're ready, just thanking and closing that space either with the mind's eye or physically reaching out. And allowing that recovery and that connection just to flow within us and around us. Just noticing any insights in that connection from the source to the earth. Any colors, any sensations. As that life source, that life potential continues to flow from that connection to the source, just around us and through us. Just in that place of just replenishment. Just going within all the body. Just being curious for any insights, any wisdoms that we can take with us. Finding ways just to keep on topping up our energy centers, our batteries, every step we take. And when you're ready, just inviting you to bring your attention back to that connection to the source potential. Just bringing it back to that connection for the everyday. And being with the breath as it comes through the nose, through the whole of the body, down through the roots to the earth. And with every breath now, just bringing that connection, that deep connection to the earth, just back to the everyday. Just noticing those roots come back within us and around us. Noticing how we touch the earth through our feet, through how we're sitting, through how we're standing or laying. Just coming back to the everyday connection, bringing all those insights and wisdoms, connections, fulfillments. Now just being with the breath through all the body. And noticing that breathing to the diaphragm. Now just noticing the breath at the tip of the nose. I just invite you now, just close that meditation space around us. By just lifting our hands just about a foot above the head. And just closing it, bringing anything that's useful and helpful with us. We're just balancing all our energy centers now with one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. Just invite you now to harmonize. And in that place of harmony and replenishment, just invite you to consider and complete the following sentences. I am. And in this place, I feel. And in this place, I have. Just bringing your attention now to the winds of the south. Just thanking the energies of the serpent and the salamander, just to see what is without judgment. Just thanking them for being here. Peace be with you. And turning your attention to the winds of the west, to the jaguar. Thank you for helping us see the cycles of replenishment, seeing through the shadows to give back that was no longer useful for us. Thank you for being with us. Thanking the winds of the north, the energies of the hummingbee, the hummingbird and the bumblebee. Just finding that sweetness as we replenish ourselves here today. Seeing our mythical adventure as we just return to share with our families and communities. Peace be with you at home. Putting your attention to the winds of the east, to the eagle. Thank you for being with us and seeing how we can shift with ease and grace, just shifting our course as we dream our new world into being here today. Thank you for being with us at home. And just thanking Mother Earth for holding us so sweetly and the deep support and connection that we've had with you here today. Peace be with you at home. And just putting your attention to the Great Spirit. Thank you for casting your light here with us today for that connection. Showing us how to shine and yet still be part of the whole. Peace be with you. As you bring your attention to the Great Spirit, the Great Source. Thank you for being with us here today to find that the joy and the laughter, to sing with ease. And finding the joy of life today for every day. Peace be with you. And when you're ready, just open your eyes, just noticing what's around us. I'll just stop the recording.